This is the 2010 World Cup ball, the Jabulani. This has been the source of much controversy from fans, from pundits, from players, from coaches. They all seem to think there's something wrong with it. We're here today at Garforth Town to see if there's something wrong with the Jabulani, and if there is something wrong with the Jabulani, what it is. To do so, we're going to compare the Jabulani to some landmark World Cup balls from the past, and to help me do that is Carlo Garganese.
We'll be testing 4 World Cup balls. The first will be the 1982 Adidas Tango, which is the last ever leather ball to be used in a World Cup. The second ball will be the Adidas Azteca from the 1986 World Cup, which is the first ever synthetic ball to be used in a World Cup. The third will be the 1998 World Cup ball, the Tricolor, which caused a bit of controversy for the amount of swerve that players were able to put on the ball. And finally, the ball that's caused all the controversy, the Adidas Jabulani.
Now, there's only one thing missing. Somebody to test the footballs. Clyde, can you tell us a little bit about your career and where you've played?
I've started my career in Holland, played for Ajax, been through the whole youth system. We had Burkamp, we had Van der Sar, you had Edgar Davids, you had Clarence Seedorf, you had Micah Richards, you had the twins De Boer. I played for Groningen, went back to Ajax as a defender, and then went to RKC, Willem II, and then I made the transfer to England. Signed for Leeds United. After Leeds, I went to Huddersfield for 3 years. After that, I went to Preston. After that, I went to Oldham. And I made another move. I went to Portugal, played for Beira-Mar for 2 seasons, came back, played for Darlington 2 seasons. Then after Darlington, I went to Macclesfield. And after Macclesfield, my last club was Brentford in London.
So as you can see, Clyde is quite well travelled. He knows a thing or two about the game. He knows a thing or two about the balls that he's been playing with all his career too. So Clyde, will you give us a hand to test the balls?
Of course.
The first test we're going to do is the free kick test. We're going to strike, or should I say Clyde is going to strike, each of the World Cup balls over a wall and hopefully into a goal. So Clyde, for free kicks, one clear winner?
For me, the clear winner for the free kicks, with the best feeling, it's a tango. But if from the right side or the left hand side, if you try to bend the ball in as a right as a left footer, I will pick the Jabulani ball, because it takes tremendous speed.
Our next test is long passing. As you can see along the pitch, we've got players in different positions. We've got Clyde in a deep playmaker role. He's going to try and take some through passes. He's going to look for the run of our strikers, and we're going to test the different balls' effect. Perfect.
Same again, the tango, the Azteca and the Tricolor. When I try to pass the ball with pace, or straight over, fall in a drop ball, I could feel exactly where the ball was going. With the Jabulani, when I try to put pace on it, again, twice the speed.
Okay, so one major conclusion you can draw from that is that the Jabulani...
It takes speed very, very quick.
So Clyde, on the long passes then, was there one clear winner for you?
Again, for me, the tango, what I thought, you could feel it very good.
For our next test, we're going to examine each ball's suitability for a first touch. So we're going to have some of the guys ping some through balls through to Clyde and see which one he prefers to take his first touch on.
The Jabulani, well, it is round, but compared to feeling receiving the ball, it's like a dead ball.
Next up is the ultimate test of concentration and skill. It's the penalty kick. Clyde, do you fancy your chances?
Of course.
Oh.
I think with the penalty kick is different because it's a dead ball situation. If you want to just bend it in with a lot of pace, I would take the Jabulani.
And our final test is going to be crossing. Alex is going to put the ball down the line for Clyde. He's going to cross them in.
Who's coming first? Hey! The three first Adidas, the Tango, the Azteca and the Tricolore. Better feeling with the ball. And I thought with the Jabulani, the crossing was less feeling in the ball.
So was it not behaving the way you intended? It wasn't behaving the way you wanted to?
I couldn't feel exactly how I could send the ball and mesh it where I want the ball to go.
We've reached the end of our tests. We've reached the end of our discussions.
Yes.
Now it's time for the $1 million question. We need an overall winner. We need an overall loser.
For me, the overall winner is the Tango. When you feel the ball, you can give the ball a message. Where do you want to put it? With the Jabulani, I can feel it. I can feel it how I normally used to, because I'm not used to it. And the Tricolore, the Azteca and the Tango, I can feel. I can give the ball a message where I want the ball, with pace, or a drop ball, or a ball with a curve. It is a lot better than the first dribble. With the Jabulani, it is more plastic. More plastic. It takes the rhythm out of the ball.
Does that surprise you at all?
Doesn't surprise me at all, to be honest with you. The Jabulani and the lighter balls, or the faster balls in general, over the last 5 to 10 years, have just taken too many beautiful aspects of the game away, like the through pass, like little bits of skill. There's a reason why playmakers are disappearing, and for me, the main reason is the football. Nowadays, the ball almost has to be to feet, because it's off the surface and out. And I think to an extent we learnt that today.
So there you have it. The conclusions have been drawn from Garforth Town. Everybody seems to be in agreement. We all think Adidas and FIFA hit their peak around 1982. But the way balls have been developing for World Cup since then, I don't know, maybe it's not too long away until we see this at a World Cup near you.